Hi everyone, this is Kelly and I am back with another journal today. This is a custom order for Antonella, and Antonella has ordered this journal from me. Thank you so much for your order, Antonella. You were part of my recovery, if I may say, and I'm really happy to have been able to create this journal for you. So basically, this is a 6x9 journal. It has 3 signatures. It has heavyweight chipboard for the cover. It is my usual cover. I have basically added this shape and first I have made the cover, then I have added the shape, then painted with chalk paint, sorry, over it, and then I used some vintage medium. Let me show you what I used. Basically, it's actually anti-queen medium that I've used on the corners here, and some parts of the, I've brushed it basically over the chalk paint. So I did a Tim Holtz metal plate. I printed her name and put it in there. A little H-post fastener, also from Tim Holtz. I made a charm as well because she said she wanted a charm, because basically she had bought one of my journals for her niece, and then she told me that she wanted one for her as well. So basically, what's the most convenient to show you the charm? So here you have this frame that I had in my stash and I thought was really accurate, so I added it here. There's several items. There's a key, there's a bead, there's a lot of pearls. So I will let you discover it. I have added the paper clip and lobster clasp, so you can just open it, put it aside, and use your journal. So the closure is just an organza ribbon, so you just open it like so. Very simple. Let's go inside. So she told me she liked the aqua blue and stuff, so I used a paper pad. This is the paper pad that I have used on her journal. So all these patterns are in there. I have coffee dyed them, but not like I've only coffee dyed one side. Sorry, whoops, one side. So what you see here is what filtered through. So painted on one side, let it dry. Sorry, air dry, and that was it. So here I made a pocket, added it. 2 tags in there, same technique for the tags, which are made of the same papers. I've added some glassine bags here, Antonella. Hope you'll find a use for it. Yeah, I have made those tags and then I have stitched around them. It's just layering and then stitching. I enjoyed myself doing that. Here I have altered this little glassine bag, added a word on it, and she can tuck a little something in there. So a lot of border punches, and I have used 2 kits in that journal. I will put them here, the name of the Etsy seller, as well as the name of the kit for this one. And I'll show you the other one in a minute. And here's another one of my tags. I sat down and played with them. Here I made a little cluster. Used a tag and clustered a few embellishment on it, and that's all on a paper bag that has been cut also on the side. Then I made little items like so. Here's a tuck spot, so doilies, and this is the second kit that I have used in this journal. So I've used 2. I thought they were pretty okay together, so just did that. They're on the fairy theme. And that's what I had done for Antonella's niece, and that's what she wanted to use for hers as well. So that's what I did. Here's an envelope. It has a little journaling card on it. very plain. And here I have used a technique that I've seen on, I think it's Wendy's Journal Adventure. I hope that's what it is. If it's not you, I really apologize for whoever came up with that idea, which is amazing, which is great. And I will be using it a lot because it's just great. So I think it's Wendy's Journal Adventure. If it's not, please you guys state it down in the comments, and I definitely make sure to correct that in my next video. But I saw it in her journals and I think she came up with it, I guess. So if it's not, please forgive me. Here I have stitched the tabs as well, decorated. There's a little pocket. And yeah, it's my usual. Basically, there's not much new in terms of techniques and stuff. I've added the little words on the pictures. This is a tag from the Prima Tales of You and Me collection. I really like that collection. That's one of my favorites. So, and the back, look at the back. You can put a picture here. You can use this as a photo mat and space for journaling. Obviously, some vellum paper. Here's a tag, and yeah, so on and so forth. Here's a little envelope that I have made with my, I think that's my envelope puncher by We Are Memory Keepers. And yeah, another one of the Prima card, and so on and so forth. So you'll find the name of those two kits in the description box below. So I'll add both of them so you can purchase them if that's what you wish. And oh, what did I do? Let me just, okay, this one here is a little too close. There you go. So that should do. There you go. And yeah. So thank you so much, like I said, Antonella, because you allowed me to get back to crafting. I really was looking for inspiration, and I found it thanks to you. I hope you will like this journal. It was a labor of love because yeah, like I say, I was getting back into the groove and enjoying it very much. So I did a lot of stitching. I brought out my stitching machine again, and yeah, the ideas were flowing little by little. I have also added these vellum papers of different colors. Some of them have some decoration on it. Here the envelope, the glassine bag is empty. Glassine bag. Another tag. I mean, basically, yeah. You see, this is the vellum I'm talking about. It's got some very nice shiny effect on it, shiny designs on it. Another one of my tab. Here I added a cameo, and so on and so forth. Another one of the glassine bag that I have altered. And here, so yeah, these are the beautiful papers. And these are the pages, my journal. Really, really a beautiful kit to use if you haven't got any inspiration. It's very easy. There's a lot of designs on it, and it's very inspirational as well. Because even if at the beginning you don't know what you're gonna go with, you'll eventually, with whatever is in the kit, you'll find the inspiration. It's very, yeah, inspirational. Another one of the vellum paper, this one with polka dots. And here you also have pockets under on this type of pages, so you can also tuck little secret stuff under it, just in case you don't want your journal to be all open. Here I've added a feather on these little ones. Added the doilies also. Then the last bag here is also empty. And here you have another one of the cluster that I have at the beginning, but I didn't show you. Here it's a tiny little envelope that I made with a die, with some coffee dyed paper from the pad that I showed you, and it's got the little card in there. So it's very cute. You can journal on it as well. And yeah, we're getting towards the end here. and that's it. So here I have tucked a few more things, 2 tags, French invoice that I have coffee dyed, then a glassine bag, and a little another one of my Primark cards. So well, this is it, Antonella. I really hope you will like it. I thank you so much for your order. And well, I also I'm so sorry for the delay, and thank you so much for your patience. I will put this through the mail tomorrow. Yeah, I wanted to make a video because I didn't get a chance to make videos lately of the journals that I have made, because I really have been working in a very tight time frame, and I was really always late on delivering. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to make to film them, so I wanted to film that one, at least to have some content to put on my channel. It's been such a long time. So again, thank you all so much for following me, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you around soon. Happy crafting. Bye.